Yeah, g'day, this is Corey and welcome to day 5 and 6 of my great guitar build off scratch build for the year of 2022. Just there I flush trimmed the top. I wanted to use that, say, like a template when I do the body, and now I'm just sanding all the saw marks out from the top, because before I only did it from the back. Right now I'm marking out my sound hole. In this moment I'm going for a Trini Lopez style diamond hole. Did a pilot hole, and now I'm using a 19mm hinge cutter, as they're called in Australia, and then I'm using a router with a 5mm cutter in it to take out most of it, and then I'm shaping with files. So I ended up getting jack of that because I didn't have files fine enough to go to a point, so I made some dodgy looking F-holes. Here's a bargain basement router fence for my carbon fibre rods. Because the truss rod's not the length I wanted it, I've decided to use carbon fibre and have them go past the truss rod. .2mm drill bit and some toothpicks for some indexing holes so the fretboard doesn't slip around when it's glued up, and I actually drilled them outside the line of the guitar, and now I'm feeding some araldite down using gravity into the carbon fibres slots. Now tight bond, put the fretboard on, no worries. So I have a StewMac 18-inch radius block. I use it as a clamping coil, so I don't need to use all my clamps, because for this neck glue up I did use every single clamp I had. And now I'm thinking about a wiring tunnel. I got this from Scott from Bonehead. I'm sure other people's done it before, but he's the one that I noticed does it just about every time he makes a guitar. And I use the MDF as a guide. And then as of today, the tunnel worked out really, really well. That tight bond that's upside down, I've had that for over a year and it's finally run out. Here I smear the glue around, but I make sure it doesn't get close to any of the inside edges, so I don't have any glue dripping down side. Use the indexing pins and use the back template as well, and then clamp the bugger down. I think anybody who has watched my stuff realises my bandsaw's crap, so I use the circular saw to initially cut the taper for the neck, and then I use the joiner to get it all nice and flat. The reason I cut the whole thing down is just so it's all flat. I was using templates and then I can't hold the router straight, so the router bit would dip into the neck, causing problems. I've tried the belt sander. Just this way is a lot better for me. Before using this router to cut the guitar to actual size, I did try using the bandsaw. Bandsaw can't even cut cross grain, it can't even cut, it's just crap. The blade wanders everywhere, it's really a joke. So I gave up. See, actually I'm just cutting the index pins off here, and it took a lot of work. So I used the little laminate router to get most of it down, and then I used the belt sander and this sander, as well as the bobbin sander, to get it to shape. Once happy with the shape, I get a laminate router with 45-degree bevel bit on it, and then I cut the bevel. And now I'm boring out for the trim. It's a StewMac Golden Age Jazzmaster trim, and it took a fair bit of time to get it to fit because I freehanded it and I didn't want the actual route to be any bigger than it needed to be. Now it's actually got the range of movement it needs, but it did take a while and it was pretty hot. After the first day, I was starting to stress that I didn't have enough body for the trim. So I'm using a PRS style neck pocket. So I just had to see where it wanted to sit for it to have enough room for pickups and the bridge, while still maintaining enough wood in there for the neck to actually function well. Again, using a template to route the neck pickup. I routed the neck pickup first because you lose a lot of the center line if you do the neck pocket first, and then after this it takes a while to line the neck up, but in the end it was worth it. With the neck how it is, I don't know if a regular neck pocket template would work, so I used this jointer to get the MDF perfectly straight, and then I just routed the channel and went into the neck pickup cavity as well, and then I proceeded to route 2 more pickups because this little bugger is going to be, well, it's not a little bugger, this bugger is going to be a 3 humbucker pickup base 6. So now I'm gluing up some merbau for a neck heel, and I am gluing some little accent pieces of merbau onto the headstock because I can't have headstock like that, seriously. So here I'm gluing the heel on, and then I'll trim up some blackbutt and stick that on the side of the headstock as well. I am really digging the way this guitar is turning out. The top looks awesome, the fretboard's going to look really, really good, and yeah, I just hope I don't stuff it up. Anywho, that'll do. Please like, subscribe and share, and I'll catch you for day 7 and maybe day 8 in the next one. Catch ya.